Jai Satchidanand. I bow to pure soul within you, everybody. Jai Satchidanand. Yesterday before sleep, everybody has done that. Sao Almapura, Sao Almapura. Yes? Ha? See? In the morning, when you wake up, that awareness has came. Sao Almapura, Sao Almapura. Everybody, say awareness came in the morning. Says soul is awakened. That awareness is started now. Now, for protection of that awareness of pure soul, we have to practice 5 agnas. 5 agna is supporting that awareness. First 2 agna says relative viewpoint and real viewpoint. In relative viewpoint, I am Deepak. In real viewpoint, I am pure soul. So that awareness we have to keep all the time. Engineer is relative. So relatively people will say you are engineer, you are doctor, you are contractor. But inside we have to keep awareness. Oh, relative part is doctor or engineer. Really I am pure soul. With respect to wife, husband, with respect to son, his father, with respect to father, his son. So really, Sao Almapura. So first we have to keep awareness, I am pure soul. And very similarly, we have to see every living creature by 2 viewpoints. Relatively, wife or husband or father or son, really there is a pure soul. In office when we go, manager or boss or colleague, we have to see them as a pure soul. If we see everybody as a pure soul, then there will not be any attachment, detachment, hatred. So slowly, relation will be with pure love. When we go to walk, we will see any living creature, birds, animals, or human, trees, by 2 viewpoints. Pecking by our eyes we can see is a pecking body part. And by understanding we have to understand inside it is pure soul. So we should not hurt any living creature because inside there is a pure soul. Soul is a God. So God is in every living creature, whether visible or invisible, not in creation. This is main bed creation, this light and this sofa and this microphone. There is no such soul inside. But any living creature, ant, bug or mosquito or flies or birds, animal, any living creature, there is a soul. But they have only 3 sense opening. Then 4 sense, 5 sense, they meet to Gnani, they can realize their own self and they can get salvation because pure soul is inside, is always pure. But due to covering of atoms, they are not experiencing full stage. But there is a pure soul inside. And that awareness we started, we got this knowledge, this understanding. We have to keep in practice. Whenever we go from home anywhere, then we have to decide, I will see everybody as a pure soul. In bus or train or car, house or shopping, wherever we go, By two viewpoints we have to see. Sometimes boss become angry on us, then we have to see pure soul inside. He will become slowly within few moments. The children's, they are doing mischieving, we will see them as a pure soul. They also become normal. So when we see everybody as a pure soul, no attachment, no hatred, and inside pure soul, so he also feels that they are seeing me as a pure soul, good vibration. And when we see everybody as a pure soul, at that time we are also in the stage of pure soul. That stage will give us bliss, inner happiness, permanency. That we have to practice every day. We have to decide, I want to, in the morning when we wake up, we have to decide, I want to remain in 5 principles whole day. And every 1 hour, 2 hour, we will check. Wherever I miss 5 agna, we'll reset 5 agna. Then 3rd agna, whatever happened is a result of scientific circumstantial evidence. You just check when you want to get up early in the morning, say 6 o'clock. But still you check, sometimes we may get up at 6 past 15 or 6, quarter to 6. So when we get up is dependent on scientific circumstantial evidence. We are believing that I wake up early, time to time I am doing so and so. But really it happens. We are not doer for that. Due to wrong belief, we are believing that I am doer. When we make some tea or coffee, then we feel that I am doer. But really, as a pure soul, we are separate. And whatever happens is our mind, body, all spare parts, time, space, and other evidence. And complete, we are, as a pure soul, we are out of scientific circumstantial evidence. And this file 1 is one of the evidence out of all scientific circumstantial evidence. So we have to keep that awareness. I am pure soul and file 1 is doing tea or coffee, breakfast. Eater eats and I am non-eater, know and see what he is eating, how much he is eating, tastefully or like, dislike, everything we are knower for that. In office work, when we reach to office, whatever work we are doing, some work may not be completed. So evidence is lack of evidence. We have to understand the lack of evidence, that's why this work is not able to complete. And when any work can be finished, so all evidence will fulfill, the work can be finished. So totally dependent on scientific circumstantial evidence. Previously in ignorance, we believe that that person is wrong, he is not supporting so and so problem. So we are blaming on others, and that person also get affected. Oh, they are blaming on me. What can I do? I am not doer for this. This is some time is factor is there, some other evidence is there. Due to some other evidence, work cannot be able to complete. We should not blame on others. And due to that ignorance, we are blaming on others, then action and reaction, we are seeing fault of others. He will also see our fault. Then complexity will start. Opinion we are giving to each other, and that will create more problem for our work. And if we see them as a pure soul, he is not responsible, whatever happens is a result of scientific circumstances. When we see all evidences are the doer, without help of any evidence, we cannot finish work. So we are not going to see fault of our colleague or assistant. And that will help that relation between colleague or assistant and manager, that will improve, and we can able to finish our work very fast because his positive support for work. So that third ajna, third principle, whatever happen is a result of scientific circumstances. From our side, we will make positive effort up to last moment, and every result, whatever result comes, we will accept. Whatever happen is correct, never incorrect. We should not see fault of any person, living person, because living person inside he is a pure soul. Suppose our colleague or assistant or manager, inside he is a pure soul, and outer part, body complex, is a discharge karma. He is not responsible whatever happens. So whatever discharge karma of my discharge karma is discharge, everything connected in scientific circumstantial evidence. So when we see as a pure soul, and whatever happen is result of scientific circumstantial evidence, means vyavasthit, then we will have flawless vision. So that vision will help. No complexity between two persons, no hatred or no affection. So like that, every work we will study how many evidence is required. We can visualize 10-15 evidence, but there are so many evidence behind that. We cannot visualize. That's why Dada says scientific circumstantial evidence. Scientific means past life karma, time, space. When you came here, you want to see where I can sit, then you will sit here. So yesterday you cannot able to sit, you sit over there. So why this is the space is one of the evidence, time is also evidence. Our intention, I want to listen properly, I want to go. But that is our part. But our means you are as a pure soul, file one has intention. So he is one of the evidence, and time, space, all scientific circumstantial evidence get together, result will come. So we are knower what result comes, we are knower and seer. So in every phases we have to see whatever happen is result of scientific circumstantial evidence. When we take lunch or dinner, that also result of scientific circumstantial evidence. And we have to keep awareness. So eater eats, I am non-eater, only know and see. So both the things, ourself as a pure soul and file one is a eater. And file one, whatever he eats, he is not controllable. It is not in own control. It is also scientific circumstantial evidence. This car is from home to going to office, but that also scientific circumstantial evidence. So every work, office work, shopping, eating, dependent on, governed by scientific circumstantial, and that we have to observe. And that is awareness we want to keep. That awareness we want to keep. How file one is acting, what evidence he made, and what discharge karma is giving effect. Then fourth ajna. Every file one, then husband, then file to wife, or wife is file one, and husband is file two, then children. So all files means to whom we have relation. And why this relation between husband and wife, children and parents? Because of past karma. In past, we have made some attachment or hatred, affection. In this life, the relation will create. And in that relation, one child gives us happiness, one child will give us unhappiness because of past karma. So we have to keep awareness. Oh, this is file, his elder son is file, his daughter is file. I want to solve this file with equanimity. He is giving happiness, that is also my karmic account. He is giving unhappiness, is also my karmic account. He is not doer, he is not responsible. We should not see fault of children, because our karma gives effect by that evidence. His boss or colleague also filed, and generally sticky file. Out of 3 children, 1 is sticky, more sticky. Husband and wife, sticky files. In office, so many person are working, but 1 or 2 person, they have problem with us, that is sticky file. So we have to keep awareness that I want to solve this file with equanimity. Equanimity means if we do good for us, then also we'll keep equanimity, and he do bad for us, then also we'll keep equanimity. No reaction, same equilibrium. Because if he insult us, then we react badly, that is charging of new karma. And if he respect us, we become happy, that is also charging of new karma. We want to keep equanimity, because previously we are believing that he is giving me that respect or insulting my, but really I am pure soul and he is file 1 is insulting file 1 or giving respect to file 1, not with me. And file 1, why he has to suffer? Because of his past karma. So like that we will keep awareness, understanding properly, so we can come to equanimity. We will see person without any fault. Inside his pure soul, whatever outer part is file for me, and I want to solve that file with equanimity. No hatred, no attachment. His innocent, flawless vision we want to keep all the time for everybody. So we have to practice these 5 sentences. And 5th, 4th, clear all files with equanimity. So eating also file, wearing also file, shopping also file, business also file, job also file, houses also file, father, mother, husband, wife, children, friends, these are the files. We have to keep awareness. I want to clear all files with equanimity. Equanimity means no hatred, no attachment. And where the positive relation, there is no problem. But where there is a negative relation, blaming on each other, seeing fault of each other, at that place we have to keep more awareness. No, this is sticky file. I want to clear this file with equanimity. When there is a attachment with that person, then expectations will be there. And when expectation doesn't fulfill, hatred will start. So whenever any hatred, some negativity, when we see fault of others, at that time we have to find out why I am seeing fault of others. There should be some problem with me only, not in that person. Due to my expectations, he cannot able to fulfill, then we are seeing fault of others. But it is my attachment. Due to my attachment, my expectation starts, and my expectations doesn't fulfill, then I will see fault of others. So like that, each and every stage, we have to see our own fault and find out our own fault, do pratikraman for that, clear our fault, so we can maintain equanimity. Any negative or say we see fault of others, at that time we will do pratikraman, and exactly we can remain as a stage of pure soul, and we will ask file 1 to do pratikraman. Why we are seeing some conversation between pure soul and file 1? So we will ask file 1 to do pratikraman. Why we are seeing fault of others? Don't see flawless vision. So like that we will set 5 agnas. And in 5th agna, We want to credit in pure soul account. Due to ignorance, we are in a stage of ego, intellect, and worldly attachment. That is debit part. Now we will credit in pure soul account. See, everybody is a pure soul. Whatever happens is result of scientific, circumstantial evidence. Clear all files with equanimity. That will credited in pure soul account. Then satsang is also credit in pure soul account. Then we will read Charan Vidhi, Dada's book. This is also credited in pure soul account. And one more thing, local satsang. From wherever you are coming, you find out there should be, or 3, 4, 5 Mahatmas are there. You can start local satsang, VCD satsang. You can get help of organizer, coordinators. They will help you for setting of VCD satsang. So VCD, you can watch VCD, you can read Dada's book, do Charan Vidhi, do Pratikaman, to whom we hurt through our mind, speech or body, or any anger, pride, deceit, greed. And we can do introspection, Samayik. We'll do Samayik, 2-3 Samayik within 1-2 days. We have 3 sessions. We'll do 3 Samayik and we will practice that Samayik. Samayik means introspection. So we'll explain you. But that also in local satsang we can do for at least 2 hours. We will meet weekly. So that will help to charge our awareness of pure soul. Every day before sleep, we have to keep awareness. I am pure soul, I am pure soul. Do meditation and get sleep. Automatically inner power will increase. On website, so many cassette videos, so many books, so many literature is available. It's all free download. You can take out and read and study. Basic and fundamental science is given in 5 Agna and Satsang. But in detail, this whole science, no contradiction. And when we study this science deeply, that will give us inner bliss all the time. No complication, no confusion. Any worldly problem arise, we can remain in the stage of pure soul. We can solve with equanimity, without disturbing, without involving in problem. So like that, we'll practice 5 Agnas, we'll study Dada science, and we'll keep awareness of pure soul